Hey everybody, and welcome back to Marvel Champions Experience. Would always appreciate it if you liked the video, and if you're truly enjoying the content that you're seeing, think about subscribing. And as always, if you're feeling like you got something to say, drop a message down in the comments below, whether it be if you enjoyed what you're seeing, if you don't like what you're seeing. Definitely want to know that, because then I'll change what I'm doing. Or if you want to point out something that I did wrong. Always looking to play better. And actually, I need to point out what I did wrong in a few minutes. But before we start our matchup of the day, a message from our sponsors. Marvel Champions Experience is brought to you by D-Pad Experience, a weekly video game podcast produced by me. If you happen to like video games, please check out D-Pad Experience on YouTube and all podcast providers. Now, back to our show. All right, so this is Marvel Champions Experience 2.0, aka Expert Mode, where we're going through all the villains on Expert Mode, right? So today we will be going against Absorbing Man, but however, this is Absorbing Man round 3. So I have, in fact, I lost to Absorbing Man once. Then, talking about mistakes, I beat him. I did beat him in the second game. However, I caught something that I did wrong, and it was so close of a game that I didn't feel like rolling it back would be fair. I would have had to roll it back a couple rounds, and it definitely would have changed what I would have done. And I'll show you, basically here, I was going to show it to you later, but it's this force response in phase 3, where if he has ice or stone, he had stone, I would place one additional threat in the main scheme. And the main scheme was like 1 away from losing. I could have thwarted and did things, but I wasn't able to easily roll it back and see how it would have changed. So I don't want to say I forfeited, but it was null. I didn't like it. So here we go, round 3. I'm like already set. I'm like in the mode. I know what to do, right? Absorbing Man's got some, what's it called? Environments we're going to have to deal with, but we'll figure it out, right? So I don't think he's that difficult, but he can be a little annoying. And I really got to work on the side schemes, and hopefully in the first game. So right now I'll be drawing environment cards. You know what? Let me make sure I did this correctly. Yep, we need an environment, then reshuffling. So let's get these out. All right, we got an environment. A rocky outcrop. So that's the environment that we got. In the first game against him, oh, good God, I got just some bad luck, and pretty sad. I don't think Absorb Man is that hard, and it's just frustrating the difficulty ramp on Expert, because I don't think I've ever played him on Expert. But enough of me talking. I'm a bit tired. Today's, the deck that I'm using is, so it's been a while since you've actually seen it, but it's been 2 days for me. So I'm letting all my content roll out, right? And this is actually a couple days after I'm using this exact same deck that I played my last Gambit game that you saw, which was against the Sinister Six. This is, today is March 12th. Happy Daylight Savings Times. I just did my taxes. And the deck is on Marvel CDB. It's called 5-Card Stud, and I've made some slight alterations to it, but we'll see how it goes. All right, so we're drawing 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm very tired. Daylight savings actually beat me up today. All right, this is our delay counters. We got 3 on here, meaning he has all traits, and this really screwed me in the last game. So I couldn't get it off quick in the last game. Hopefully we'll be able to change. Yay. Okay, so things are looking our way. So I definitely want to play this, right? Get this off the board. How can I play all of the things? I'm not giving up guild armor. All right, I think I can do this. All right, we're going to use energy and 1x1. Although 1x1 is really important in this fight because he's going to pop out some minions. Let me make sure our camera is nice and clear for y'all. All right, so we're going to pop those out to get out the X-Jet. Then I think we will use Molecular Acceleration to pay for Creole Charmer. Right, let's give ourselves a charge counter. Remove this. Since it removed all the threat, our buddy here is now confused. And we'll use the X-Jet to get the armor out. Then we'll play Thief Extraordinaire to try to take some threat off of there. Yes. Oh, shoot. These are both. Damn it. Not looking forward to this one. Damn, I'm not looking forward to either of these coming out, but obviously this is worse. Okay. I'm discarding this one, right? So 2 threads going to come off of here, but now I actually need to think. Like, ugh. I could stay here, and that was my plan. And he won't scheme, and this will be our encounter card, right? But if this is my encounter card, I'm going to give myself a minion when this is defeated. So I'm actually tempted to flip and take the 4 damage, which would only be 1 because I'll defend for 3. And not get this card. I really don't like that, but I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to flip. I'll give myself an extra charge counter. And that's it. And hopefully I can get guild armor. I mean, not guild armor. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully I can get natural agility. Or else I'm taking some damage. Natural agility. No, 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 no. Damn it. All right. All right. All right. So we know what's going to happen. I'm going to take a damage. So this is going to go to 1. He's going to get a 1 counter on him. I'm going to block for 3. Here comes our 4 damage. So I'll take 8 damage. But at least he's confused, so I can safely flip at some point and heal. Here comes our encounter card, and he's going to get a +1/+1. But I can spend a physical resource and get that off of him, which I'll probably do with the X-Jet, maybe. But I don't know yet. We'll see. All right, so let's give ourselves an extra charge counter, right? And we can... These are good cards. I don't have a minion in play right now, right? So Throg isn't the most useful, but Rogue is, and the rest are good too. So I'm thinking about using my X-Jet to get that physical resource off, right? And then maybe using Throg. Martial Prowess is going to be really good with Gambit 2 in this round because he's got a lot of events. Maybe... Ugh. I have no way to... I don't want to give up any of these things. I'm not giving up Royal Flush. His cards are so good, and I don't want to give them up. I might have to, like, delay a turn. Like, maybe I can't play this yet. I could use the X-Jet and Throg to get Rogue out, but I could also play Rogue for free on the next turn. I need to be worried about that ball and chain right now. And I don't want to give up Martial Prowess. So I think I'll spend X-Jet and I'll spend Throg to get out Rogue. She'll chump block for me, right? And I don't want to give this up because I think this is going to make my whole game even better. And these are too good to give up as well. So it's just going to be a slow crawl right now. And I'm not going to do anything with Rogue because I want to chump block. So unfortunately, it was a very uneventful turn. So we're drawing 2. Yeah, this is going to help a lot. I can get a lot done on my next turn. Okay. So this is going to go up to 2. This is going to go up to 2, his delay counters. He's going to attack. Rogue will defend. So he's hitting for 3. That's 4. But Rogue is so tough. Here comes our encounter card, and he schemes. But he can't because he's confused. So, not the worst. I was looking forward to taking that confused and flipping, but I will definitely get advance. I don't mind getting advance out of the game. All right, so let's give ourselves an extra charge counter. We will definitely use the power of aggression to pay for martial prowess. We will definitely... I'm going to use the X-Jet to spend the physical resource to get this out of the game. I don't want that in there. So that's pretty good. While I'm shuffling these, I'll talk through what I'm doing. I'm going to spend Ready to Rumble to play Gambit's Staff. Ready to Rumble for Gambit's Staff. And then my boy's got his armor. He's got his staff. I can't play this yet, unfortunately, because I don't have enough to pay for it. But I can swing for 2 with our buddy Gambit. So that's 2. Rogue might thwart on the next turn, but we'll see. All right, we're going to ready up. Give me natural agility. 1, no. 2, 3, no. Come on, natural agility. Son of a... All right, no natural agility yet. And nothing we can do here on defense. But Gambit will defend, and hopefully he can take no damage. We'll see. This is going to go up to 3. This is going to go up to 3. Gambit will defend because I don't want to deal with that. So you're hitting for 2. Does he have stone or wood? He has stoned. I am stunned. That sucks. So I'm stunned. However, I took no damage, which means I can ready. And that is good. And then I'll also use the staff, so he takes a damage. At least I can... We'll figure out later. Here comes our encounter card. I am stunned. He doesn't have ice. He can't stun me again, so not the worst thing that's happening so far. All right. This might be the first time I could actually get out Hone Technique. It's possible. It's definitely possible. Give myself a charge counter. Rogue, you're going to thwart for 2. So this is going to go down to 1. I'm really tempted to get out this Hone Technique because I've never used it before. When you play an aggression attack, got it. If you paid for that event using a mental resource, increase the amount of damage that event deals by its printed cost. So that's actually, I don't know if it's smart to get it out. So I need 2 energy mental resources to use it to pay for this. And I've got this, and then I've got the melee. It seems good, but I think I might be giving up too much to get it right now. So I don't think I want to do it. And that's okay. He doesn't have a tough, but I've got a stun. So we're actually not going to use the Hone Technique. That's fine. We'll attack to get the stun off. And I think we're probably going to hold on to the melee in case we get a minion, right? Same thing with 1x1. Let's see what we can do. So we can hit martial prowess. We can use the X-Jet, and we'll spend this Hone Technique to play Royal Flush. So we can gain a charge counter. We're going to remove 3 from here, and we're dealing 9 damage to him. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I'm going to hold on. No, I'm going to discard 1x1, I think. Because I shouldn't be getting 2 minions out. This will at least do for 1 of them, and we can refresh our hand. All right, we're done. We'll ready up. We're going to draw 3 cards. 1, there we go. 2 and 3. Nice hand. Very nice hand. Okay. So this is going to go to 2. This is going to go to 4. You're going to attack and I'm going to defend. So you're hitting for 3. If there are 5 or more delay counters on the main scheme, take 1 indirect damage. There are not. Got a little lucky. We'll hit the guild armor to ready. We'll hit the staff to do 1 damage to him. And we're not going to play the natural agility because that would be a waste of it. So here comes our encounter card. Absorbing Man attacks you. If he has stone, which he does, he gets +1 attack for this activation. So I'm glad that I did not use the natural agility because I'll probably be using it now, right? So he's going to attack me for 2, actually for 3 because he's got stone. I'll defend, so he's hitting for 3. That's 4. I will play the natural agility. I won't take a damage, and I'll gain a charge counter. All right, so it is our turn now. And I think what we're going to do is, I think we're going to play Professor X so that, well, we've got 2 options. We can play Professor X and confuse him, or we can play Professor X and Professor X can chump block. And I think we're going to go with the confuse so we can draw an extra card. So we'll use the X-Jet and Genius to play Professor X. We will confuse Absorbing Man. Professor X will thwart for 3. Rogue will attack for 2. And that's going to flip him, right? He's got 2 health. So now it says, this is where I messed up in the last time. So let's give him 16 health. Now it says, after he activates against you, if he has a trait, he does something else. This I need to make sure to do because I felt really bad in the last game, and it was like right at the end. It was like the last 2 turns. I'm going to make sure I do this so this game is done correctly. So I'm going to flip because, you know, I take advantage of that confuse, and I don't want him to activate. And these are 2 good attack cards right now that can do heavy damage on my next turn. So I'm going to hold them and see what happens. So we're ready up. We're going to draw up to 6. So 3, 4, 5, and 6. Kind of a silly hand because we have 2 of the same card, but we'll see what we can do with that. All right, this is going to go to 1. He doesn't activate, so this doesn't have anything to do because he's confused. Here comes our encounter card. Place 1 threat on the main scheme. Oh, sorry. This was supposed to get a delay counter. Place 1 threat on the main scheme for every 2 delay counters on the main scheme. Okay, so that's 2 threat is going on the main scheme. So this is going to 3. I'm actually going to put this here. This is actually supposed to be their delay counter. All right, so here's what we can do. So he's got, I'm looking at some big attacks here. So 4, if I play 2 of these, that's 8 damage. It's 14, 15, 16. I think I can win the game here. So let's go crazy. Let's go crazy and win this game in record time. Oh, you're dead, buddy. All right, we're just going to flip. We're going to give ourselves a charge counter. So you're at 5. Yeah, this does not have like once per round type thing. When you play an attack event, remove up to 3 charge counters. Lovely. All right. Pretty sure my math will be correct here. So we'll spend the X-Jet and Martial Prowess to play a charge card, dealing 4 damage. We're going to take off 3, bringing this to 2. So that's 4 damage plus 3. That's 7 damage, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we will attack for 2 with Rogue, getting her off the board. 1, 2. We will then spend Ready to Rumble and Looking for Trouble to play another charge card using these 2. So that's 4 plus 2 is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Gambit will swing for 2, defeating this in record time, freaking less than 20 minutes. That was like a 15-minute match. Bam. Love that. Love that. Oh, man, I must have got some bad luck in those first 2 games because Gambit handed it to him. Handed it to him. Love that. That was great. So, Gambit aggression, as long as we don't get some bad luck on both ends, right? Really solid. Really solid. It's another one in the books, guys. It's another villain on expert mode defeated. We're working our way through. We're obviously, you've noticed we're doing the easy one first because I need to save and, you know, get some courage to play some guys like don't expect to see Ronan anytime soon or Loki. Those are much later. Much later. We're gonna go through the regular guys, right? Even Arnim Zola. Yeah, we won't be seeing him for a while. We're gonna do like some decently normal, easy villains on standard. So there you go. I hope you all have a great day. Take care.